The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We'll start in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? The offense throws back to the wall. It's picked off, and you don't have to go far now. Touchdown. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Caleb Williams, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bears get the victory, and that's career win number 1 for Ben Johnson. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
I don't know why Superstar Mode ain't got all this shit though, so they be shorting us, boy.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season,
number 13.
Their first road test here. On the other side, head coach of the Bengals there, Zach Taylor. His guys also able to start the season with a win. So somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. Then off we go from Cincy. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5. Former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
When you have a friend, we're finna skip this shit, y'all boys. We're going defense on it. Get returns and shit too. You got the play sheet right quick. Nah, hell no. That bad.
Gun.
Right to the air, Burrow.
Yeah, my switch though.
Has him on the quick hit.
Man, what the fuck?
He's out the clear. And this great effort winds up getting
that's my fault.
into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's the only thing I got to get
Set
adjusted
down
to, bro.
from the 37.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow now on first down. Looking wistful back down.
Damn, bro.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
2 plays. Damn, dog.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
See, I don't like how this one right here too far back though, but
Burrow on the play action. Complete out to the right.
no.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Give me.
Edwards behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Yeah, that chop.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bengals first down.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun.
Man, I got me moving slow as fuck, man. Good play. Good play.
Along the 40. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
I gotta set the camera and shit, dog.
Throwing now on third and 2. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offensive passing. Oh, yeah. Good.
Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag.
See if we can clear this bit.
So on fourth down, Bengals
We got bucked out back though.
Rico for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punted 4 times
Slide
last
in,
week
butt out.
the win, and his first of this week is away. And he can't have it.
11 MT, take.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Chase right now. Goddamn, what's the difference? They slip, bro.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Burrow back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yeah, Travis, you out of position out there, bro.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets it to him on the screen.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
Weeks away from one. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
Damn.
Evan McPherson.
Hey, so if y'all tuned in though, I had to create my build and shit on franchise mode and do it like this, man. Cause I still can't play superstar mode for some reason.
And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Shit, I need a key return.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11 MT.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so second and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Couldn't connect right side.
That was a good ass play, low key. I
You
damn
really
sure
want
was
those
goddamn.
throws to be like
Thought he was
clockwork
going
for your
out.
offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals
Here we go.
first down.
180.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that
There you
drive.
go. There you go.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
There you go.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us,
There you go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Brown to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Off line, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot. 180. 180 shot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This connects with Higgins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5.
180.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion now. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down.
Bro, why the fuck it made me jump forward like that, bro?
It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10.
That shit again.
From the red zone on
That
first.
shit again. And they made me stumble.
Hey, you like
Good
these
play.
results on
Good play.
first. That completion
You talking
right
shit.
there,
Good play.
right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Give on second. It's Brown. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Motioning the tight end now. Third and short, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Trying for it with Burrow. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
First and 10 from the 32. Brown quick on the draw here. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Burrow setting the throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over.
That boy sat down on that route. Boy, I tried to
Third down coming up.
get back in
In theory,
time.
Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go.
Throw here. Third down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang
Boy, that
on
boy
to the
almost went and
contact.
got it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bengals send out the punting unit.
Let's see if I can clear this right here,
Doing
Soldier.
the honors. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers.
Mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. Stop. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
That's good.
11. Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Right in.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to move.
I'm glad he throw that bit to Chase, boy. That down show deep.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Gun.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, to get to Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
12. Hey, can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go.
Another Bengals
Right, 80.
first down.
What?
First and
10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
11,
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown.
On 1, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right, 80.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Escapes the defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
11.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Brings up
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
the 45-yard line.
11, Tommy.
Brown on the inside give. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
48-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Coverage holds up.
Wow, waiting on him to throw that bit, boy.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing
Yeah,
it
it was
away
intended
on
for Chase,
third down.
but he ain't going.
That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is... Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11.
A run with Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's tackled at
Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
11.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow on the play action. Just keeps connecting to Chase.
Oh, he broke that tackle?
They'll stop him here, but not before he
Damn.
gets out to the 47-yard line.
All right,
That's
Chase.
an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. He makes it in for the Cincinnati. On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11.
First down carry for Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up another.
Damn, dog. That's the only thing about these camera angles, bro. I ain't up in the mix how I want to be. This one right here is straight, but I got to be able to see like some of these things like this.
He finds Fant.
Man, bro.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow setting to throw. They've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the
Here we
line
go.
of scrimmage.
180.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Caught near the goal line.
On 1, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, can.
On the ground, Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of
Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
And he doesn't see a window.
Boy, tried to do a trick play.
Then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars and Trevor.
Twelve.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown.
I don't know why the fuck they took me out of the game. They bombed that bitch on Lewis, though. Oh, that was Jones.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Burrow back to throw.
Man, why the fuck it just made me stop running? Come on, bro. Dog.
Into the red zone.
This shit, you.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown.
Man, bro. Bro, this shit made me stop running, bro. Oh, shit, they got Jones out here. They got me out.
Setting up to pass. He finds Brown right side. Ball's out.
Fumble.
He lost it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That's game shit.
Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Yeah, shit, they made me start running for it. I guess Chase had to get his, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping this shit because I got mine. This is something I gotta fix it. Offense too. Pick six right quick. Damn, I don't know where the fuck my pick six at. Oh.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? They pick off Joe Burrow, and this one's going back the other way, all the way. Touchdown. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And it's the 10-time Pro Bowler, Travis Kelce. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Broncos get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to keep them around next season and beyond. You can also make your own custom offer instead by editing contract details.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. His guys searching for their first win of the year after an 0-2 start. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys, on the other hand, have started strong, 2-0 so far this season. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And here we go on EA Sports. Showing a little burst so far. 40!
Good ball, that.
The 20! And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, all right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3rd down here, need 8 on play. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. So first and 10 now from the 30. Stroud off the play fake. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Trucks a defender. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Dell now in motion right. It's Mixon on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics. Like, I don't...
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him. Off past their own 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be... So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play action, here's Stroud. And once complete, it's Bryant outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 32-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Forward. 18.
To the air on third and long. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York, the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And here it's Tua looking for and finding his favorite target, Tyreek Hill. A 34-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Daniel Jones on the money to Josh Downs. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
First down, Stroud. That one's complete, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the quick. Stroud off of play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State kicks it away.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep... Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end. Stroud from the pistol. Cut by Collins on the slant. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now they face 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, so able to get this down to the 36. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
And the Texans, first down. I'll pick up with 2 yards. First down, Texans.
Throwing is Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Texans, first down.
From the gun, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack block. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring a third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air. Stroud throwing here on first. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's thrown with a nice pickup. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Another Texans first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes the puck. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Getting another shot at 2 here.
On the quick, right?
Inside give to the fullback. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We'll start in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Houston Texans. It's the special teams for Jacksonville coming up special on this play. One of the most exciting moments in sports. The kickoff, fielded, and returned for the touchdown. He takes it all the way back for the score. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Keenan Allen. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chargers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 97 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Ayuk goes in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here are the Jags now. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Pearsall on the jet sweep. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's downfield. He's got Tonjes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jay Tonjes, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Jaguars 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll try and do this himself. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the
That boy Devin Lloyd snatched that.
Here at their own 35-yard line. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Oh, just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And that tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage. Now Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And his throw is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Stays on his feet. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Purdy now to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And all the way down to the 9.
Yeah, shallow.
A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
First down. 1st and goal.
Ayuk goes in motion. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And goal at the 10-yard line.
Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will close the gap down to 14. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender. Here's a give running right, ETN. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Buccaneers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the new signee from Dallas, Rico Dowdle. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's a guy who took a big step forward last year, Bijan Robinson. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Foyesade Aluakin able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. This crew had to punt. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
Purdy bootlegging it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Lloyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
From the 41, Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They go play action here. Purdy looking deep for Jennings. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. They've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another 49er 1st down.
Back to throw. Purdy. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy, big fourth down play.
Yeah, that's my fault.
It's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And out now comes Jacksonville. As they'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
And in a two-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The 44-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Back to throw. Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Purdy. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey, Ron!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
2nd down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Lloyd. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Purdy to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down after a nice gain, a pickup of 20.
And a 49er first down. 1st and 10.
And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Purdy. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle. With the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Hey, I'm going.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but they
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? They forced the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Jaguars wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And this is Keaton Mitchell. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They forced the bad pass. It's picked off. Some nifty footwork on the return, and it's going to wind up in the end zone for the pick 6. The Colts bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
I'm finna stop this bit and restart it. Y'all gotta rejoin right quick.